Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen, and I am from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation in Asia Pacific. And Dr. Liu, welcome to our interview program, and we want to thank you for supporting us. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Thank you, Roger. It's an honor to be invited to this forum. I do think what you do is very important to really record the stories of Asian American entrepreneurs, scientists, technologists for their contribution to the world. So thank you. Myself, my education background is that I got my college education from Beijing University in cell biology and genetics. And then I got my PhD degree in biochemistry and molecular biology from Berkeley, from Cal. My professional history is that after my PhD, I worked at a biotech company called Chiron, which got acquired by Novartis 10 years later for $10 billion. That is back in 2006. So at Chiron, I worked in the oncology novel drug discovery group. And so after the acquisition, I started a new career. So I founded the company Eureka Therapeutics, which is now a clinical stage company developing cancer immunotherapy treatment for multiple cancers.
Resource allocation, revenue generating versus R&D products.
Because, your dream really is become a discovery company, pioneer in killing cancer drugs. At the same time, on the business side, you have to develop a product that generates revenues, which has a very different, maybe even culture, right? Mm-hmm. So how do you manage the resource allocation or balance the resource allocation between this kind of a discovery, very risky products versus revenue generating, like a pure business type of a products? How do you kind of balance the resource generation? Because this is a very common challenge for many companies to balance between innovation and the business. What's your way of dealing with that?
Oh, I have an analogy or story. This is strategy is this is what I believe. If your technology or your capability is truly good, you should be able to develop more than one product. Right? You should be.
When you say, Dr. Liu, when you say one or two products, are you talking about the revenue generation products?
No, I'm talking about cancer drugs, cancer treating drugs.
Okay, the discovery type
the discovery engine. You should be able to discover multiple good drugs, promising drugs. And so then to do this, you should be able to out-license and sell some of them to big pharmas. I'm against setting up two separate teams. One is focused on R&D, the other is focusing on the revenue side. No, you lose your efficiency. All years, I still believe you have to have the one team focus on doing the same technology, same concept, similar, except you're so efficient, so productive. You can produce multiple products and you can sell some of your products to big companies or to the market or go up so that you have money back to support your remaining product development.
But still, when you have one team doing these different product lines, one is for revenue generation, the other one is for discovery. Do you kind of balance the resource allocation, like a time, allocated for these different purposes?
No, this is kind of, I may be a little bit, let me explain it. So our model is, same team. For example, in those 2008, those crises, yes, we're generating revenue, but my team, my scientists, I have no revenue team. I have no commercial team. People, you just have two jobs. But I told them, in your everyday action, you're doing the same thing. It's just part of it is we're doing it for other people so that we get paid. But the actual experiment you do is the same. Doesn't matter it's for our own drug development or for other people's revenue drug development projects. Your action is the same. You just work harder, work more efficiently. Yeah. So hope this. Maybe my another way. We're all cooking at home to feed ourselves. You just cook a bigger portion. You cook a few more dishes that you can sell. Yeah. That way, the motion is the same. Your efficiency is still there. You just work a little bit harder so that you have extra dishes cooked, so you can generate revenues. That's kind of our strategy and philosophy.
Thank you for watching.